Assalamu alaikum. Today we have chapter number 4, teaching language as a communication among people. As usual, we have different questions about chapter number 4 related to the same topic. On previous section number 3, talking about the differences between EFL, ESL settings. This chapter talking about how to make our students and our classroom communicative using communicative competence. So we have the first question is, what is the main goal of a communicative classroom? The primary goal of a communicative classroom is student development of communicative competence in English. As a basic level, this includes development of student ability to comprehend and produce written and spoken English in communicatively proficient and accurate way. Influenced by thinking of Himes, Kanna, and Swain, Safi-John communicative competence has 4 interrelated components: grammatical, discourse, socio-cultural, strategic competency. To have a grammatical competency means to be able to recognize sentence-level grammatical forms. So, in order to deal with the first competence is about a grammatical, everything related to the grammatical is talking about here, to have grammatical competency. Like sentence, we should be able to recognize sentence level grammatical forms, like what is include lexical items, morphological items, syntactic level, and phonological features. Here we have the second communicative competence, what we call it discourse competency, or ability to interact or a series of utterance to form a meaningful text. This includes being able to use both top-down and bottom-up processing. This or discourse competency also includes text, coherence, and cohesion. So we have 2 terms related to the discourse competency. Related to the text is what? Coherence and cohesion. What is meaning of coherence? Coherence as the relation of all sentences or utterances in a text to a single global proportion or topic. What is meaning of cohesion? Cohesion provides the smaller structural link between individual sentences, such as in the use of the first, second, next, after. The third component of communicative competence is socio-cultural competence. In socio-cultural competence, which is the ability to use English in a social context in culturally appropriate way. The importance of being able to adjust to the way people in different cultures and subcultures interact is discussed. When people we have different questions about how to make differences between the cultures of the people, like the culture of Egyptian is different from Toronto, or what we call it Egyptian people go to the Toronto, they use they should be follow their cultures there. So here we have example, the person moves to Tokyo, and the socio-cultural rules when using English change. Socio-cultural competency becomes most interest when people form different culture. Okay, here we have the final components of communicative competence. Finally, communicative competence includes strategic competency. Strategic competency is number 4, or the ability to cope with the breakdowns in the communication. To the problem solving is in unfamiliar context, when communication fail, and to draw on strategic that help restore communication. Examples of the strategic competency of the such strategies include knowing how to explain directions by drawing a map, knowing how to ask someone to repeat what she said in different words, paraphrasing to check understanding and being able to guess the meaning of the word in print or speech from the contexts. Thank you for your listening.